Getting ready to do your payroll tax annual reconciliation. If you pay wages that exceed the New South Wales payroll tax threshold, you are required to lodge an annual reconciliation by 21 July each financial year. Here are a few tips to help you complete your reconciliation accurately. Before we begin, gather the information you need, including your client ID and correspondence ID from your most recent payroll tax letter or booklet, New South Wales wages, interstate wages, your ABN, apprentices and new entrant trainees, grouping information, tax paid records if you have made monthly payments. You will also need to know whether your company is grouped for payroll tax purposes. Check the definition of related companies on the payroll tax grouping page of our website. To log in, use your client ID and correspondence ID from your most recent payroll tax letter or booklet. You will also be asked to enter challenge text to proceed. If you cannot read the challenge text, choose a new one by selecting Click to get a new challenge. All mandatory questions are marked with an asterisk. Enter your details in the relevant field. When you have completed the questions, selecting Save is the only way to save any data you have entered. If you are part of a group, you must select Yes for the grouping question. To proceed, select Next. You will be asked how many times did your group structure change during the employing period. If you had no group structure changes, you must enter 0. If there have been changes, you need to put in how many times the group structure changed, then select Enter, and key in the start and end dates for these changes and choose your group status using the drop-down menu under Status. If you have entered an incorrect number for the group structure changes, you can select the Reset button and re-enter the correct amount. To change the group status, use the Previous button. Under Enter Group Details, type in the client IDs of all other New South Wales group members. If there are interstate-only members in the group, fill in the number of interstate-only clients field. If you indicated that you are a single lodger, you must enter the number of non-lodging members in the group in that field. If you choose to use monthly calculator figures by selecting Yes, the figures you have entered throughout the year will be pre-populated. If your status changed throughout the year, the wage details field for each change will be in separate columns. If you choose not to use the monthly calculator figures, you will have to enter wage figures for all the columns. You will also need to include an estimate of the monthly wages for the following financial year. To proceed, select Next. If you are a single lodger, enter the wage details of all the members you are lodging on behalf of. Any payments you have made throughout the year will be displayed against each return period. A summary of the calculations is available to confirm you have entered the correct details. If your tax payable is more than the payments received, it will show you the amount outstanding. If your tax payable is less than the payments received, it will show you the refund amount. For a more detailed summary, select Show Tax Calculation Details. If you are due a refund, you will need to give an explanation why you are requesting a refund in the Provide a Detailed Explanation box. And you will need to enter your bank account details. Once you've entered your refund details, select Lodge to lodge your return. If you need to make a payment to finalise your annual reconciliation, you need to select Lodge to receive your payment options. Choose Register to pay via direct debit, or choose other payment options to use EFT, BPay, credit card, or to pay at Australia Post. Once you have lodged, you will receive a confirmation by email. You can select Print a confirmation of lodgement or generate PDF of reconciliation to save an electronic copy. You can also choose cancellation of registration if you are no longer liable for payroll tax. For more information about payroll tax and the annual reconciliation, go to the Revenue New South Wales website at www.revenue.nsw.gov.au.